Hello YouTube. Today I want to talk about simple card making. Um, this is something that I do for relieving stress. And we have been at stay in place or shelter in place for quite some time, since March. I have been blessed to be able to work at home, but there is quite a bit of stress all around, I think for everyone, but certainly for me. And what I have found that does help me is coming down to my craft room. And mostly I have been doing card making, art journaling, very little scrapbooking right now, which is my usual main gig. But as luck would have it, since I had to work from home, my PC crashed. So I have been card making. I did get an awesome new laptop for Mother's Day, and for that I am truly grateful. Maybe I'll come back to card making, to scrapbooking when everything is the way I really want it. I don't know if you guys have an easier time setting up your PC, but for me, everything is not exactly the way I like to use it yet. But I'm super excited, and I've been having a lot of fun making cards. So I have a few cards to share. As you can see, these two, I used the same stamp. This one, what I did was I used a previously made background, and it's basically very simple oxide inks. I think it's the first background I tried with oxide inks, and I have backgrounds laying around. They're, only so-so, but I had this beautiful stamp. I did the best I could. I used the Zig Real Brush markers on it. This is a die cut. Well, I don't die cut. I don't have a die cutting machine. I use my scan and cut to make this little thank you. Kind of looks sloppy. I don't know if I'll ever use this card, but it sure was fun to make. The dots are glossy accents, and on every card I put my little Made with Love by Maddie, which I make in my computer. I'm very low tech. I don't have a stamp ready made, so I just make those on my own. So this is the thank you card, and a lot of times when I'm doing stamping, I will stamp more than once, and you can see that with the same stamp done a little bit differently, because mainly, of course, this one I did alcohol markers, and but the main difference is that I used the different color cardstock, which I think gives it a very different feel. I'm sorry, I apologize, you're upside down. So obviously it's very simple. You stamp, you color. For me, I put it in my scan and cut to cut it out, and you may enjoy fussy cutting. It's not one of the things I like to do. I embossed a sentiment on black cardstock, popped it up, and voila, another card. So there you have it. Two simple cards with the same stamp. Okay, here is going along with the same idea of using up an old background. So right around the same time, I am doing backgrounds in all different colors. I think I threw on some spray to glitter it up afterwards. And then again, I took a stamp, threw it in my scanning cup. This one I also did with alcohol markers, popped up a sentiment, and did some an embossed message on the inside. So of course I made this for my best friend, and haven't sent it in all of this time. FaceTime with her the other day and I showed it, but I'm ashamed to say here it is, still here, hoping it gets out into the mail. Okay, next up was an idea that's been going around YouTube, and that is getting rid of some of your cardstock and your pattern paper. I don't know, people have a name for it, paper bashing, or I don't know, but I thought I have a relatively good amount of paper, and I don't have necessarily much of a plan for some of it. This paper pack I actually won at a crop, and I thought, what can I do with that? So you want to talk about super duper simple. This is layered, a pattern paper that's laid over solid, obviously, right? Then 2 circle punches, or you can use whatever you have. If you have a die cutting machine, to make the layer, and then a Dollar Tree sticker. How easy is that? Bing, bang, boom, and made with love by Maddie. There you go. Same paper, different card. And moving right along, we've got another birthday card. And this one's got the exact same scenario. It's a smaller card. I used a smaller sticker. Dollar Tree again. This one I think came from one of the Michael's card kits, and you know, always putting on my signature for whatever it's worth. And there it is, a handmade card. Some are more handmade than others, but I do love the idea of using the paper that I have, and I have been working my way through it. So again, these are also paper that I have in my stash. This one is just something I found in my scraps. Threw on a Dollar Tree card, threw on some Dollar Tree bling and ribbon, signature on the back, bing bang boom, another handmade card. Last but not least, more using up my paper. This paper came from the same paper pack as those green cards, this one. I thought this was a lovely pattern, and here I just lay it up again. This one is a little bit of textured cardstock underneath, circle punch. This I cut out with my scan and cut. I did that triple layering. Then I used some of that sparkle that you paint on with your either zig or I think I have a Nuvo brush. Let me just show you what I mean. So this one, it's called Aqua Shine, I guess. And then the glossy accents on top. This I just actually fussy cut out of another paper pad. Who doesn't need a hug right now? Am I right? Signature on the back. There she is. And ready to go. So I'm just gonna switch out these so the glare doesn't bother you. Last but not least, this one is actually a Dollar Tree pad that I've had in my stash for forever and a day. This is one of those backgrounds that I have hanging around. You can see a cupcake from the same Dollar Tree sticker pack. This I cut out from my Scan and Cut. Again, I threw on some sparkle because what could you do? You need some sparkle. I don't even know what else to say about that. So simple. Just cut down the pre-made backgrounds, throw on a sticker. This die cut also was triple cut, and again the sparkle, and then voila. So I hope you've enjoyed this little project share. It's been keeping me busy. It's been keeping my stress down from what it was before I came down to my craft room regularly. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would like to see, project shares, or organization. I have some inventory books that I had been working on, which I find a huge stress reliever. Just working on mindless stuff puts me at ease. But everybody has something that puts them at ease. Let me know if your craft room playing around is something you do to relieve your stress. If not, what does work for you? Because I'll try anything, and I think almost everybody will. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're making things that are fun for you. And it could be simple. You know, I know that people are much better at making cards than I am. But the people I send my cards to don't watch YouTube videos. They think it's good. And if they don't, they do a good job of pretending that they do. So it's all around, everybody's happy, and what could be better than that? So I hope you are staying safe, are keeping in touch with your loved ones, are being smart, and relieving your stress. Bye, YouTube.